The tiny figures of construction workers on a cliff of steel here at Chernobyl in Ukraine. Nothing like this huge structure has been built before. It'll be the largest movable object ever created on land. The plan is for this great arch to become a high-tech shield or lid that'll enclose the highly dangerous and battered reactor that stands beside it. It was nearly 30 years ago that reactor number 4 was torn apart in the most notorious and damaging of all nuclear accidents. And after all this time, the radioactive mess inside is still sitting there.
Less than 5% of radiation in the reactor 4 was released to environment during the accident, and it contaminated large parts of Europe. And we now have 95% still within the reactor.
Still
inside there.
So an international project is now taking shape, a unique design which should be ready in 2 years' time. And this animation shows how it'll be shifted on rails to make a tight fit over the roof of the reactor building. The damaged reactor lies just several hundred meters away, but a new wall right beside it holds the radiation at bay. It means people can work here safely and get on with the job of building this vast structure before sliding it over the reactor and hopefully sealing it up for at least a century. Behind the protective wall, the big fear is that the reactor building is so weak that it could just give way, and weather has been eroding it all the time. In a town nearby, we met local people evacuated during the emergency.
So this new confinement, of course, it's a good idea.
Painful reminders of the thousands ordered to flee because a reactor with design faults was clumsily handled. This can't be put right, but the giant new shelter can make the place safer.